Welcome to Blue Collar Bobbers. We've been making high quality bolt on bobber kits for 16 years. Here's another one. We're a family owned business here in Sandy, Utah, and making motorcycle bobber kits has just been our passion. And our customer service is real well known. We make super high quality stuff and we back our products 100%. We are known to come up with some crazy stuff, and here's some new ones for you. These are the Harley Road King bobber kits. For about the first 14 years, we kind of specialized in the metric bikes. And then I wanted to dabble with the Harley Davidson bikes. And we came out with our soft tails, and they have been so successful. And I've always wanted to screw with these Road Kings. So here it is. Gosh, they are blast to ride and really easy, super easy to convert into bobbers. And there's no cutting, no drilling, no welding, no nothing. Everything's just bolt on. So much fun. The most noticeable thing about these Road Kings are the headlights. Gosh, they're just big and massive and so old school. You just can't help but love them. Some people don't, but boy, we just think they just fit the old school look to the T. We designed these kits around the 1999 through 2007 Road Kings. These two are fuel injected. These bikes are getting really just abundant and really low priced right now because gosh, the market's kind of sour, and the bikes are getting older, so guys are going to have to let them go for good prices, and perfect time to grab one and make something fun out of it. Really different. My name is Lance, and my wife's name is Cheryl. And we really do answer our phones, and we love talking bikes. So either text, call, or email us, and we'll gladly discuss these kits along with anything else that we make. Let's get into some details. Hello, I'm Lance from Blue Collar Bobbers, and these are our newest addition to our bobber kits. They are all do-it-yourself, and these are true bolt-on kits. In other words, no cutting, no welding. You just basically unbolt the old heavy Road King stuff and bolt ours back on. If you'll notice too, we use our nice thick aluminum fenders in the back. They're beautiful. We have them in bare aluminum, which I powder coated this one, clear. And then we have the gloss black. And then we have the primer in case you want to paint it. Okay, so the installation on these is basically really simple. The only thing you have to do on the back end is there's one stubborn bolt in this big old heavy stock fender. It's right here. That one is a stinker. So you'll either have to lift the bike up, or you know what you may want to do if you decide to go this route is have new tires installed, and then have the guy take that one bolt out when he puts the rear tire back on. So anyway, let's start with the back end. We have our beautiful 1937 Willys vintage tail light, super bright running and tail light. And we have the lights to light the license plate, brackets included, aluminum fender. Now these brackets here, they're thick 3/16 steel that are powder coated black, and then the beautiful Sportster signal lights that are dual filament. So that's kind of basically the back end. On this one, we just left the stock shocks. I mean, they ride really well. I disconnected the air valve to them, and then of course you have to plug in the little hole in the back in the front there. Otherwise, they'll squirt the oil out. But gosh, they ride really nicely. Then to include the very back end, we have our exhaust. We have these in either this style or the one on the black bike. I'll show you in a little bit. So that's basically the back end of the bike. We have the white walls on this one, and then we have kind of the gnarly, knobby tires on that one. So this bike is a 1999 fuel injected. That one is a 2003 fuel injected. We picked these bikes up cheap. I mean, these old Road Kings are getting to be a dime a dozen, and these both have about 12,000 miles on them, so there's a lot of life in them. And gosh, they are so fun to convert, and the ride with our spring seat is just absolutely incredible. I'll show you the seat. The next part of the kit I'll show you is the seat. This is so important because when we first started making our kits, we weren't using the springs, and the ride was less than desirable. Let's put it that way, because the bobber kit isn't as big and thick as the stock seat, so the springs really help the ride. And we have these springs in either soft, medium, or stiff, depending on your weight. Okay, what we did, we designed this kit so that the seat and the bottom plate just come right off in one piece. So if you have to get your battery, and also what we did is we designed the seat so you can mount it forward, which will raise the front, and back, which will raise the back. So when you install this, you have your options to raise it or lower it in the front or the back, which you want that seat to be perfectly fit to your butt. Okay, and then the plate underneath is real 3/16 aluminum, aircraft aluminum, powder coated black. And there's a screw here on both sides, here and here. You just back those screws out a little bit, and then you take the seat off. Just like that. That gets your battery and all your electrical and stuff. And then we have choices of all kinds of seats on our website. Our guy's done 45,000 seats for us since we started in 2009. So he's getting so good at it, and the seats are just awesome. I mean, this one is a real thick, kind of a patina brown. This is a red vinyl. The other one is a super cushion, a little bit thicker. So anyway, that's the seat. Probably the most important part of the whole conversion. That and the looks. Looks is everything, because old school is cool. Now I'll show you the front of the bike. There again, really simple to do. What you do is just remove that stock fender. Now the bummer on the stock fender is it does have some little bent tabs on the inside of the fender that don't let you get the fender off. So you'll either have to jack up the bike and take the wheel out temporarily, or there again, run it to the tire shop, have them remove that fender for you. Then that would be the easiest way to go. So anyway, we'll start with the front fender. There again, like the back fender, real thick aluminum fenders. We pre-drill them ahead of time. Available in gloss black, bare aluminum, and powder coat in case you want to paint them. Okay, and then the brackets. There again, real thick 3/16 steel, powder coated black. All the nuts and bolts are included on every part of the kits, front and back. On the signal lights, they're the Harley Sportster black nickel, just like the rear. Super high quality running and signal lights. And we include the brackets to mount them. Gloss black, of course. And that's the front end. As far as handlebars, we don't really deal with that, but these Harleys, there's so many handlebars to choose from. On this one, we went kind of a tracker bar, and on the other one, we went a beach bar. It's hard to say. Boy, they're both fun, but I tend to like that beach bar. It just makes you feel like you're in a 1950s or 60s movies when you're riding along on that thing. It's just, and you know, one thing I've noticed about these bikes, you don't want to hot rod them. I don't know, maybe it's just the sound of the dual exhaust coming out with the shorter mufflers. It's just such a nice sound that you just makes you want to just cruise. Just no sense of speeding. Just cruise and have everybody see how cool you look on your Road King light. That's the front end. We'll do some walk around videos to show you the details. Okay, the lights on these bikes, we use that 37 Willys LED tail light. You can't really tell in the daylight, but that thing is so bright that when you hit the brake especially, it almost blinds you. And then the signal lights are running and signals. And then you also have the little lights to light your license plate. So anyway, let's see. So let's go brake light. Super bright. Left, running and signals. And right. So cool. Do a little walk around on these. These things are so fun and so cool. They have the old school MT90 rear tires. Don't need to have a fat tire on these old school things. They handle really well. This one has, the black one has the aftermarket shocks. I'm not sure you need those. They were on the bike when I got it. They both ride about the same, so you're not going to go cross country in these anyway. And the big old headlight on this one, we powder coated that one red along with the little accessory items on the bike, just to kind of make a little different look. Ooh, it's getting windy out here. Love that big headlight. You would never think that these were Road Kings. And the amount of weight you take off is just incredible. I mean, these things, I'll bet they weigh 150 pounds less, and all that weight is up high. So just really, really light. Less fat. Less fat is cool. Don't need a whole bunch of weight. Kind of bar hoppers. The old pickup in the back. Kind of goes along with that old school look. So there you have it. We are Blue Collar Bobbers, and not only do we make motorcycle bobber kits, we also sell fun and excitement. Thanks for watching.